Hello everybody, welcome back. So I figured since we did the laboratory testing and everything, let's actually follow their recommendations and let's see how it plays out during the year. So here are some of the products that were recommended. I'm still waiting on the super phosphate to come. Should be coming later today, so I'll probably tack it on later in the video. And the dolomite lime to come. So with our laboratory testing, you saw in a previous video, we were given all the levels that we had and figured, you know what, let me go out and buy the products. So this is the cost of the products. What they recommended was this 1608 fertilizer. It's a 40-pound bag, $63. The super phosphate, which I'm waiting on, should be later today, 15-pound bag, about $25. And it also gives us how much we should put down. So this application, we're going to put down 25 pounds. Super phosphate, 11.78 pounds. This stuff, langbenite, I don't know how to pronounce that stuff, but this bag, 18.18 pounds per application, they're saying. $119 for a 50-pound bag. So this should last us for a little while. Micronutrients, $22, 5-pound bag. They're saying use 4 pounds. And the dolomite lime, which it's going to be another week or so before it gets to me, so we'll do a separate video on that. But 20 pounds of it, basically $40. They're saying 10 pounds this application, 20 pounds annually, so I just bought the 20 pounds. It's probably at the end of the year, I think, during the fall. This is, I'm missing a page. Let's see, they're saying this is the fall page. They're saying another 10 pounds later on. So I figured, thanks to your support, we're at 100 subscribers. We'll make this a special 100 subscriber video. Thank you for all the support. Please, if you can, subscribe, like and subscribe, helps out a lot. Again, I'm not sponsored by any of these products. This is all my own money, and all this cost around $300. I had to get a scale because of the weights that we're using. And the products themselves, again, purchased with my own money, not sponsored by any of this stuff. So thank you all for everybody who watches. I appreciate it. And let's get to work. So start things out with the fertilizer. They're saying 25 pounds this application. So this is a 40-pound bag. And we're also gonna have to try to dial things in with our spreader, because while this does have a spreader, a suggested spreader rate, in this case we'd be using Scott's broadcast spreader. They're saying 7, which yields 4 pounds of product per 1,000 square feet. The lab says to put down 25 pounds. So we're going to be doing a little bit of adjusting. We'll start out with the 7, see how much we have left, then maybe adjust the spreader, the spreader level to just put down a little bit extra. We'll do a couple extra passes. Not a big deal. But with this product, we don't have a setting. It's not telling us what to use on our spreader. So we have to put down 18.18 pounds this application. We'll go off of roughly this. So this is 7. We'll start at like a 4, see what's left. We'll do a couple extra passes. This stuff, we're only doing 4 pounds worth. So I'm gonna put the spreader on the lowest setting, and if it takes us multiple passes, we'll get it done. So, since we have to weigh things out, went out, got a scale. We're gonna be all scientific here. So I got it set to pounds. Just put a bucket on there. We're gonna tare it. So that's reading 0. And now we need, what was it, 25 pounds of the fertilizer. Again, all for science. We'll follow what the lab says. The rest of this year, I'm not going to do any of my normal routine, which is Milorganite and the liquid fertilizer with the iron. We're going to go strictly by what's recommended from the test kit that we got from rxsoil.com. Again, not sponsored by any of this. If it looks like the lawn is a little bit distressed and it needs a little bit more nutrients, then I'll go back and we'll make a video about that. And I'll go back to my usual routine. Let's see, we're at 16 pounds. 19. 21. 22, 23, 24, 25 pounds. All right, start out with this. We'll measure out some more. So this is going to be fairly repetitive. We'll set it to the 7, which is what the bag recommends for 4 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Try this guard on. We got our sprinklers up so we can water in. And we'll go from there. I'll come back at each step. Okay, so we're done with our first pass with the fertilizer. This is the Fertilome 1608 fertilizer. Now we're gonna go with this stuff, the Langbonite 0022. Our testing says that we need 18.18 pounds. We're zeroed out. We got our bucket. Let's measure out 18.18 pounds or close enough to it. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. A little bit over 18.68, but I think we'll be fine. And this stuff looks like it's a little bit more smaller grains than the other fertilizer. So we're going to lower the number on our spreader considerably, and then we'll adjust it from there. With this fertilizer, I started at an 8, still had some left, lowered the setting, and worked it around, did multiple passes just to make sure I'm spreading everything out evenly. This stuff, really fine. So we're gonna lower this a lot more. And again, all of this is from the results I got on my soil. Your soil results and recommendations might be completely different. So bear that in mind. So I'm gonna go drop this on the lawn. We'll come back for the next step. Okay, next we're gonna do our micronutrients, in which case, according to the lab results, we need 4 pounds. So let's get that weighed out. Oh, that's actually a rather large grain. I was expecting something a lot smaller. So this is going to be almost the whole bag. So 5-pound bag. We're looking for 4 pounds. Right about there, 4 pounds. So we're gonna have to definitely play around with the settings on the spreader, because that's not a large amount to put out. So we'll go do that. As you can see, these are pretty large granules. So we'll start out with a low setting. We'll adjust it from there. Point is to try to get everything across the lawn evenly. All right, finally, we're gonna add our super phosphate. This is a 0.18.0, and according to our lab results, we need to add 11.78 pounds. So let's get going with that. Turn on our scale, tear it out. It's gonna be most of this bag. I think it's a 15-pound bag. There we go. 11.8. So throw this onto the lawn. Once you have all your fertilizer and nutrients spread out on the lawn, what you want to do is you want to come back with the leaf blower and blow everything onto the lawn, because as you can see, there's a lot of overshoot here. So you don't want to waste all this product. Grab your leaf blower, get everything back onto the lawn. No reason to fertilize your sidewalk or your driveway. Get all that stuff onto the lawn. And we'll come back with the next step. And there we go. We have all of our new springtime product put down on the lawn. All we're gonna do now is just water it in, make sure it gets absorbed into the soil. So I'll run the zones, make sure all of the stuff gets wet. And like I said, we're gonna try this new regime from what we were told to do by rxsoil.com. We'll see how this works out. I'm not gonna put any other product on the lawn other than herbicides. If I see that the lawn needs something else, I'll add it. But we're gonna try to stick with what was just recommended by the soil testing company. And again, the products and the amounts that were put on was what was recommended for my soil. And if you want to test the soil yourself, go ahead, see what they recommend for your soil. You might need different products, different amounts, but we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks again. Please like and subscribe, and take care.